I want to start with the fact that I shouldn't be here. And when I say here, I don't mean California, I don't mean Stanford, I don't mean at the D.school or as a UIF. I literally mean here. You see, not having a foundation is really difficult. It really achieves the effect of destabilizing a person. It doesn't allow you to gain footing in life. A stable foundation teaches us to stand tall on our own 2 feet. Admittedly, as a child, I didn't really have that. That's how many times I moved before I even got to high school. Sometimes, even as you're building your foundation, the ground beneath your feet changes. During my first semester at school, I was actually in the same room as my grandmother when she took her last breath. I went home with my mother for a time, and I even lost contact with my father for 3 months. I subsequently dropped out of college. My second attempt at college also ended in failing. But in my third attempt, I got it just right. I ended up in Kansas, playing football, and even made the dean's list. I was happy. But once again, the ground beneath my feet shook a little bit. One day I got a call about a good friend of mine. He was honestly one of my best friends growing up, and he had committed murder. He ultimately was sentenced to life in prison. At the time, it really hurt me, to be honest. It really distracted me, and about a month after that, I destroyed my knee in practice, and just like that, my dreams were over, and I was right back home. You see, I am the statistic, and I want to stop here and let you guys soak that in. See, I embrace it. I'm a 5-time college dropout. I'm Puerto Rican, I'm black, I come from a single-parent household, and my father was an alcoholic. I literally am the statistic. I'm going to redefine this for everybody real quick. So, to me, this is who you are. And in my case, I've always actually been trying to do the right thing. But growing up black can pull you in different directions, sometimes pulling you in places that you're not trying to go. These were my outside influences, like my friends and some of my family running with gangs on different sides of the aisle. Or me trying to fit in by downplaying my own intelligence. Thankfully, though, I learned that character is greater than the characters. So when I was 25, a guy that I had an issue with, he pulled out a gun and he put it to the left side of my head. He pulled the trigger, but it didn't go off. See, that's why I shouldn't be here. All those other things that I've persevered through wouldn't have mattered had that one moment been different for me. After that, my mind just changed. It was like a light switch went off. My mind just did a 180. I was a bright kid, but I was wasting my potential. I couldn't allow my stumbles and my difficult experiences in life to define me, so I didn't let them. The things I left behind are still with me, though. Finding success means not to just do it for yourself, but for those who couldn't. Angelo, Rainiel, John, Spencer, Niaki, Joe, Jamal, Mikey, Bobby, my brother Thomas. The saying, heavy is the crown, I think is very true. I believe that we all need to find the thing that motivates us. I don't mean money either. Money is a result. I mean, what is the thing that gets you out of bed, that wills you to overcome and achieve? See, my carrot is my, out of order. Can we go back one? Sorry. It's taken me 7 years to get here, and my focus hasn't blurred. Even when things get hard, I don't give excuses. You see, I'm not perfect, I just stay true to myself. And for me, progress is greater than results. See, I believe that we all need to find a thing that motivates us. I don't mean money either. Money is a result. I mean, what is the thing that gets you out of bed and wills you to overcome and achieve? See, my character is my father. My only enemy is time. Here we go. This is my father. He's my biggest supporter, and I love him to infinity and back. I don't know how much more time I have left with him. And if you want to know the truth, it's deeply painful for me to know that after all the shit I've been through, he's probably not going to see me do all the things I have yet to accomplish. It's cool. We can keep going. See, life has given me a lot of lessons that I can't fit into this talk. A lot of hard lessons, failure, death, humility. One thing I've learned is that you have to build to break. I should be here. No entitlement, no freebies, and I wouldn't have it any other way. So, my only closing thought is that I want to leave you with is how might we persevere through difficult times to find our purpose. Thank you. But,